Well, today's video is a little different, sort of, depending on what you're usually watching when you come here, because I'm a little all over the board, especially lately. But today, we're talking about something for the car / for me, motorcycle. And because we're in that fall time of year, this is also something that's probably very big in the spring as well, is having something to check your tire pressure on your vehicles. We're going to talk about that right away. First thing is, I got this. I have something to measure my tire pressure, which is great, but I find that, I have cheap tire inflators. Some of them have a little analog dial, some of them have nothing. And that's kind of a pain. So one of the things that we're going to talk about first is this. So I'm going to just open this first. So I just got this from Amazon. Wasn't expensive, $30, $40, somewhere in that range. All right. So this is it. Portable air compressor pump. So the feature-wise, it's air compressor enables to inflate standard mid-sized cars. So just be aware when you're looking at these. Now, depending on the size of vehicle you have, if you have a really big truck, you want to make sure that the inflator has enough power to be able to do a PSI up to the size you need. So I believe this one here, can reach up to 100 PSI. So for me, none of my tires that I'm using go above that, so we're good. The motorcycles, I think the highest one is like 41. My car is like, I can't remember, 86 or something like that. Auto off function, which is good. Digital LCD display, long lighter cord, additional nozzles and adapters. We're gonna just open this real fast so you guys can take a look. Pivot that camera down a little bit, like this. Okay. Pivot a little bit more. All right, so here it is right here. So nice and simple unboxing for you guys just to see what's in it. My guess is not much. All right, so this is it right here. Comes in a lot of bubble wrap, which is awesome. A little manual, which is cool. And actually, that's kind of cool. I didn't even know it had that. This is it. So it's fairly large. So one of the things to be aware of, I have a small one that, and I'll show you when we go outside. I have a small one that I carry on the bike. So it doesn't actually have all the digital stuff. But if something were to go wrong, I could at least pump my tire if it got a flat. This is going to be much nicer for maybe in the car or sitting at home. You'll see here there's for the light and for power. So this is going to turn it on off. This is going to be your light, so you can see in the back. I had no idea. I don't know if there's any power in here. No. So it has no battery, has to be plugged in. But that's cool. So this, if you open it up, is where your cable is. Okay. This is your little LCD. So here it's going to be able to actually put in the PSI that you require. And once it starts inflating, it'll stop once it gets there. That's everything in here with like I said, with the manual. Let's go outside. Hold on. Tilt this back up. Okay. Let's go outside and we're going to go check this on, actually we'll do Mary's bike, my wife's, just make sure her tires are good and ready. So it's really important in the fall and spring, like I said, especially this time of year, because the weather starts coming down, you can definitely see a change in your tire pressure. So you want to make sure that your tires aren't running either too hard or too soft, because that can really affect traction. Let's go outside. All right, so we're outside now. There's my wife's bike. Here we go. So first off, when we open this piece, what do we have in here? So some different little adapter needles and the actual hose, which is cool. So that's number one. And then on this side, we have the actual 12 volt or cigarette lighter. These of course are for different types of nozzles that you could use for inflating. This is what we're using, nice and simple, for inflating the bike tire. Now, one of the things you may have on your bike or vehicle is, you'll see on the side of my bike here, I have a sticker that tells me what kind of PSI my tires are supposed to be, so front and rear. If not, it's not hard to just go online, put in your make, model, and year of motorcycle or car, and simple what is the tire PSI, what's tire pressure, and that should come up, which allows you to input it into the inflator so that you get a good reading. Okay, so we've actually got the hose connected to the valve on the bike. This is here right now. Down here, it's kind of hard, you guys can't see it, so I'll just give you a little close-up. I'll shoot with my phone. And basically this allows us to set the PSI. So my front tire on this bike should be 33. So I'm basically just going to come here, crank this to 33, which you can reset if you want. Turn it on. Hopefully you can hear me, but you can see the actual air pressure or PSI coming up here. So we'll see if it stops. Just like that, stopped. Perfect. 33 PSI. That's all right. Really, really important to kind of follow what the manufacturer says your PSI should be. So again, on mine, we're looking at 33 in the front, 41 in the rear. And that's cold, so you want to do this when the bike's been sitting, so not when it's been running for a while, because as it runs the tires heat up. Important to do. Make sure you do it, you know, for me I do it at least every couple weeks. I was doing it with my old compressor, but this one's way better. Definitely in the spring, because it's just come off of sitting out in the cold probably. Alright my friends, I'm going to leave you there. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And of course we will see you in the next video. Have a good one. Talk to you later.